When people talk about tough trucks, they usually mention payload, off-road ability, or horsepower. But the real test of a truck's strength? Towing. And not just pulling boats or campers. We're talking about trucks so powerful, they could practically tow a house. These are the heavy-duty monsters designed to move mountains, haul massive trailers, and make towing jobs that once required big rigs feel almost routine. From American workhorses like Ford and Ram to specialized beasts that blur the line between pickup and semi-truck, today's lineup showcases the ultimate in torque and engineering. These trucks aren't for the faint of heart. They're for drivers who need brute force, durability, and the confidence to pull almost anything they hook up to. So buckle up as we count down the 15 trucks that can tow a house. Machines that prove heavy duty is more than just a badge, it's a way of life. Number 15. Ford F-250 Super Duty. When it comes to serious towing, the Ford Super Duty lineup is a household name, and the F-250 sits right at the entry point of that heavy-duty family. Don't let the entry-level tag fool you. This truck is more than capable of hauling loads most vehicles wouldn't even attempt. The latest F-250 Super Duty offers multiple engine choices, but the real star for towing is the 6.7-liter Power-Stroke turbo diesel V8. Pumping out over 475 horsepower and an incredible 1,050 pound-feet of torque, this engine turns the F-250 into a towing powerhouse. Properly equipped, it can handle trailers weighing up to 22,800 pounds with gooseneck or fifth-wheel setups. That's more than enough to drag massive RVS, heavy construction equipment, or yes, something close to a small house on wheels. What makes the F-250 especially appealing is how it blends brute force with modern refinement. Ford equips it with advanced towing technology like trailer sway control, pro-trailer backup assist, and integrated cameras to make hitching and hauling easier. That means even drivers who aren't seasoned pros can feel confident towing massive loads. For enthusiasts over 40, the F-250 represents the perfect balance of old-school toughness and new-school convenience. It's still a true work truck at heart, rugged, dependable, and ready for long days on the job site. But it also offers creature comforts like a plush interior, touch-screen tech, and driver assistance features, making it a capable daily driver too. The F-250 Super Duty may not be the absolute strongest truck in Ford's lineup, but it's proof that even the smaller heavy-duty models are strong enough to tow what feels like an entire house. Number 14. Chevrolet Silverado 2500 HD. Chevy has built a reputation for rugged, dependable trucks, and the Silverado 2500 HD is a prime example of what happens when you combine brawn with brains. This heavy-duty workhorse is built for people who demand serious towing capability without stepping all the way up to a commercial-grade rig. The Silverado 2500 HD's most impressive option is its 6.6-liter Duramax turbo diesel V8, paired with an Allison 10-speed automatic transmission. Together, they deliver 470 horsepower and a staggering 975 pound-feet of torque. That kind of twisting force means the 2500 HD can tow up to 22,500 pounds with the right equipment. That's enough to pull massive fifth-wheel trailers, horse haulers, or something that feels like the size of a small house without breaking a sweat. Chevy also designed the 2500 HD with smart towing features to make the job less intimidating. Systems like trailer sway control, hill start assist, and up to 15 different camera views help drivers see blind spots, line up hitches, and monitor cargo while on the move. This kind of tech makes towing safer, easier, and a lot less stressful, even when you're dragging a load that weighs more than some houses. But the Silverado 2500 HD isn't just muscle. It has a surprisingly comfortable interior, with options for leather seating, large touchscreens, and advanced driver aids. That makes it equally at home on a cross-country tow as it is on a work site. It's a truck that combines traditional toughness with the kind of refinement modern buyers expect. For drivers over 40, the Silverado 2500 HD feels like a natural fit, solid, dependable, and built to last. It's a truck that doesn't just promise capability, it delivers it in spades. If you're looking for something that can tow nearly anything short of a mansion, the 2500 HD is a truck that proves Chevy still knows how to build serious muscle. Number 13. Ram 2500 Heavy Duty. When Ram rebranded from Dodge and doubled down on trucks, it made a bold statement. Capability would come with comfort. The Ram 2500 Heavy Duty is the sweet spot in their lineup, strong enough to tow just about anything, but refined enough to rival luxury SUVs inside. The real magic under the hood comes from the available 6.7-liter Cummins turbo diesel inline-six. This legendary engine delivers up to 420 horsepower and a jaw-dropping 1,075 pound-feet of torque in the high-output version. Properly equipped, the Ram 2500 can tow up to 20,000 pounds. That means giant RVs, loaded trailers, or even a prefab home are within its reach. What makes the Ram 2500 stand out isn't just its brute strength. It's the technology backing it up. Ram offers features like trailer reverse guidance, integrated towing hardware, and adaptive cruise control with trailer detection. These innovations make handling massive loads safer and less intimidating, even for drivers who aren't professional haulers. And then there's the interior. Ram has been leading the truck luxury race for years, and the 2500 is proof. With its available leather seating, massive 12-inch touchscreen, and near-silent cabin, this truck feels more like a luxury SUV than a heavy-duty hauler. It's perfect for long towing trips where comfort matters just as much as capability. For drivers over 40, the Ram 2500 hits the sweet spot. Plenty of old-school toughness paired with the creature comforts that make everyday driving enjoyable. It proves you don't have to choose between strength and style. You can have both. The Ram 2500 Heavy Duty is more than just a truck. It's a powerhouse that proves towing a house-sized load can be done with confidence, comfort, and class. Number 12. GMC Sierra 2500 HD. Think of the GMC Sierra 2500 HD as the Silverado 2500 HD's more refined sibling. Built on the same platform, it shares the same rugged DNA and immense towing muscle. But GMC adds a layer of premium touches that make it a favorite for those who want power without sacrificing polish. At the heart of the Sierra 2500 HD's towing ability is the 6.6-liter Duramax Turbo Diesel V8 paired with the bulletproof Allison 10-speed automatic transmission. Together, they deliver 470 horsepower and 975 pound-feet of torque, numbers that put this truck in the serious heavyweight category. Properly configured, the Sierra 2500 HD can tow up to 22,500 pounds, plenty of strength to move a massive camper, horse trailer, or even a mobile home shell. GMC doesn't just stop at raw numbers. It equips the Sierra with one of the most advanced camera systems in the segment, offering up to 15 different camera views, including a transparent trailer view that lets you virtually see through what you're towing. Add in trailer sway control, hill descent assist, and an integrated trailer brake controller, and the Sierra makes towing something that feels like a house, almost effortless. Inside, the Sierra leans hard into comfort and luxury. Higher trims like the Denali pack leather seating, open-pore wood, and a tech-forward dashboard with large digital displays. This makes long-distance towing far less taxing. You get all the muscle of a heavy-duty work truck, wrapped in the comfort of a luxury SUV. For drivers over 40, the Sierra 2500 HD offers the perfect blend of confidence and class. It's capable enough to tackle serious jobs, but polished enough that you wouldn't hesitate to use it as your daily driver. The GMC Sierra 2500 HD proves that towing a house doesn't mean you have to give up refinement. It's tough, it's smart, and it's built to handle some of the biggest loads imaginable. Number 11. Nissan Titan XD. The Nissan Titan XD is one of the most unique trucks on this list because it was designed to sit in a niche all its own. It's not quite a light-duty pickup like a Ford F-150, and it's not a full-blown heavy-duty rig like a Ram 2500. It's something in between. Nissan marketed it as the just right truck for those who needed more than half-ton strength but didn't want to step into the true heavy-duty segment. The Titan XD's standout feature was the available 5.0-liter Cummins turbo diesel V8, delivering 310 horsepower and 555 pound-feet of torque. While that's less than the monster figures from American HD trucks, it was plenty to give the Titan XD a max towing capacity of around 12,000 pounds. That may not move a mansion, but it's enough for some prefab house shells, massive campers, or construction trailers that push the limits of light-duty trucks. What made the Titan XD particularly interesting was its mix of capabilities. It had a stiffer frame, larger brakes, and heavier-duty components than the standard Titan, giving it a more solid feel under heavy load. At the same time, it still offered Nissan's focus on ride comfort and a well-equipped cabin, making it approachable for those who weren't used to wrangling giant rigs. Inside, the Titan XD offered a comfortable, tech-friendly interior with features like Nissan Connect infotainment, premium audio, and supportive seating. It was built to appeal to buyers who wanted a truck that could handle tough jobs, but also double as a family vehicle for long road trips. While sales never reached the heights of its American rivals, the Titan XD carved out a loyal fan base. For drivers over 40, it's the kind of truck that feels like a compromise in all the right ways. Serious towing ability without the sheer bulk of a traditional heavy-duty. The Nissan Titan XD might not have the absolute biggest numbers here, but it earns its place for bridging the gap between everyday practicality and tow-a-house muscle. Number 10. Toyota Tundra iForce Max, 2022 to present. Toyota isn't usually the first name that comes to mind when you think about extreme towing, But the Tundra iForce Max proves the brand is ready to play with the big boys. Redesigned in 2022, the Tundra traded its old V8 for something more modern and efficient. A hybrid twin-turbo V6 that delivers shocking power and capability. The iForce Max combines a 3.4-liter twin-turbocharged V6 with an electric motor, producing a massive 437 horsepower and 583 pound-feet of torque. That torque figure is what makes it so effective at towing. It comes on strong and stays consistent, making even heavy loads feel manageable. Properly equipped, the Tundra iForce Max can tow up to 12,000 pounds, which puts it in tow a small house territory. One of the Tundra's biggest strengths is how it blends traditional truck toughness with Toyota's legendary reliability. The hybrid system doesn't just boost performance, it also improves efficiency, giving the Tundra a unique edge in a segment where fuel economy usually takes a back seat. For long-distance towing, that means fewer stops and more confidence on the road. Toyota also focused on technology and comfort. The Tundra features advanced towing assists, like trailer backup guide with straight path assist, integrated trailer brake control, and multiple camera angles to simplify the hitching process. Inside, it offers a massive 14-inch touchscreen, comfortable seating, and high-quality materials that make long hauls less exhausting. For truck fans over 40, the Tundra iForce Max offers something refreshing. It's not just about brute force, it's about combining modern hybrid power with the traditional durability that Toyota owners trust. While it might not tow as much as the biggest American HD trucks, it proves that even a half-ton Toyota can flex some serious muscle when it counts. The Toyota Tundra iForce Max shows that you don't need a diesel to tow like a giant. With smart engineering and big torque, this hybrid powerhouse can definitely tug around something the size of a house. Number 9. Ford F-350 Super Duty. If the F-250 is impressive, the Ford F-350 Super Duty takes things to the next level. This truck isn't just built for weekend warriors with a camper. It's designed for the people who regularly tow loads so massive they'd intimidate most rigs. Think horse trailers, oversized RVs, or, yes, something as heavy as a small house on wheels. The F-350's powerhouse option is the 6.7-liter Power-Stroke turbo diesel V8, which delivers an astounding 500 horsepower and 1,200 pound-feet of torque in its latest configuration. Pair that with Ford's heavy-duty frame and chassis engineering, and the result is a truck that can tow up to 38,000 pounds with a gooseneck setup. That's commercial-grade towing, all wrapped in a truck that still feels comfortable enough for daily use. Ford equips the F-350 with a suite of towing technologies designed to make handling that much power more manageable. Features like Pro Trailer Backup Assist, onboard payload scales, and camera systems that give nearly every possible angle around your trailer make it far easier to control enormous loads. Even for drivers who don't spend their lives on the road, these systems instill confidence. But what's especially impressive about the F-350 is how it balances brute strength with refinement. Higher trims like the King Ranch, Platinum, and limited rival luxury SUVs, offering heated and cooled leather seats, panoramic sunroofs, and advanced infotainment systems. That means you can haul like a semi-driver while enjoying the comforts of a luxury cruiser. For drivers over 40, the F-350 is a statement piece. It says, you take capability seriously, But you also value comfort and technology. It's the truck for people who not only need to move mountains, but want to look good doing it. The Ford F-350 Super Duty is proof that trucks can evolve into near semi-grade haulers without losing their identity. With this much muscle, towing a house isn't just possible, it's practically routine. Number 8. Ram 3500 Heavy Duty. If there's one truck that defines brute strength in the modern era, it's the Ram 3500 Heavy Duty. Built for serious haulers, this truck takes everything great about the Ram 2500 and dials it up to near-commercial levels. When properly equipped, it's one of the most capable pickup trucks in the world. At the heart of the Ram 3500's capability is the available 6.7-liter Cummins high-output turbo diesel inline-six. This beast produces 420 horsepower and an incredible 1,075 pound-feet of torque, numbers that put it squarely in the heavyweight division. When paired with a gooseneck hitch, the Ram 3500 can tow up to a jaw-dropping 37,100 pounds. That's enough to move massive trailers, industrial equipment, or a prefabricated home with shocking ease. Ram didn't just build the 3500 for raw numbers, though. The truck also features advanced towing technologies, including trailer reverse guidance, integrated tow hardware, and available 360-degree cameras that make hooking up and maneuvering enormous loads far easier. With this level of capability, the Ram 3500 doesn't just tow, it tows with confidence and precision. Inside, the Ram 3500 has become something of a legend for its refinement. Its available 12-inch touchscreen infotainment system was one of the largest in the industry when it debuted, and higher trims like the Limited and Laramie Longhorn offer interiors that rival luxury cars. Long hauls don't feel like chores, they feel like road trips in style. For drivers over 40, the Ram 3500 hits that perfect balance between old-school Cummins diesel toughness and modern comfort. It's the kind of truck that can pull a load most people would never imagine a pickup handling, yet still take you to dinner in luxury afterward. The Ram 3500 proves that heavy-duty muscle doesn't mean sacrificing sophistication. It's a truck built to tow a house, and do it while making you feel like the king of the road. Number 7. Chevrolet Silverado 3500 HD. If you need a truck that works as hard as a semi, but still looks like something you could park in your driveway, the Chevrolet Silverado 3500 HD is one of the best tools for the job. It's Chevy's biggest, baddest pickup, designed for the most demanding towing tasks imaginable. Under the hood, the Silverado 3500 HD's crown jewel is the 6.6-liter Duramax turbo diesel V8, mated to the bulletproof Allison 10-speed automatic transmission. This setup cranks out 470 horsepower and 975 pound-feet of torque, enough twisting force to pull just about anything you can imagine. When properly equipped with a gooseneck hitch, the Silverado 3500 HD can tow up to an astonishing 36,000 pounds. That's the kind of capability that blurs the line between a pickup and a medium-duty commercial truck. But Chevy didn't just focus on brute numbers. It added plenty of technology to help drivers harness that power safely. Features like trailer sway control, integrated trailer brake controller, and 15 available camera views, including a transparent trailer mode, make handling massive loads less stressful. Whether you're hauling a huge RV, a loaded car hauler, or even a structure the size of a small home, the Silverado gives you tools to stay in control. Inside, the Silverado 3500 HD offers plenty of options for comfort. Base trims keep things simple for job site use, while higher trims like the High Country Pack in leather seating, premium audio, and a modern infotainment system. That means you can go from towing on the ranch to a night out without skipping a beat. For drivers over 40, the Silverado 3500 HD represents the kind of no-nonsense muscle that still respects comfort. It's the truck for people who want the reliability of a workhorse, but also appreciate a smooth ride and creature comforts when they're not towing. The Silverado 3500 HD is living proof that Chevy's heavy-duty trucks aren't just tough. They're tough enough to tow something as big as a house. Number 6. GMC Sierra 3500 HD. If the Silverado 3500 HD is Chevy's sledgehammer, the GMC Sierra 3500 HD is the same muscle wrapped in a tailored suit. Sharing the same bones and powertrains as its Chevrolet sibling, the Sierra 3500 HD offers equally jaw-dropping towing ability, but with a touch more refinement and style. At the heart of the Sierra 3500 HD is the 6.6-liter Duramax turbo diesel V8, paired with the tried-and-true Allison 10-speed automatic transmission. Together, they deliver 470 horsepower and 975 pound-feet of torque, numbers that let this beast tow up to 36,000 pounds when properly configured with a gooseneck setup. That's enough to drag industrial equipment, enormous trailers, or a house-sized load without breaking a sweat. Where the Sierra stands apart is in its luxury-minded approach. GMC markets the Sierra as the professional-grade truck, and nowhere is that clearer than in the Denali trim. Inside, you'll find premium leather, wood accents, and one of the most comfortable cabins in the heavy-duty market. Add in tech features like a head-up display, 15 camera views, including a transparent trailer view, and integrated towing aids, and it becomes clear the Sierra 3500 HD is built to make massive towing jobs easier and more comfortable than ever. For drivers over 40, the Sierra 3500 HD offers the perfect blend of toughness and refinement. It's a truck you can confidently use on the ranch or construction site, but also feel proud driving to a business meeting or family gathering. It doesn't just scream workhorse, it whispers luxury powerhouse. The GMC Sierra 3500 HD proves that towing a house doesn't mean giving up sophistication. With world-class strength and premium comfort, it's the truck for those who want to haul like a professional while riding like a VIP. Number 5. Ford F-450 Super Duty. When you start talking about trucks that can practically tow a house, the Ford F-450 Super Duty deserves center stage. It's one of the most capable pickups on the market, blurring the line between consumer trucks and medium-duty commercial rigs. If you see an F-450 rolling down the highway with a massive fifth-wheel or gooseneck trailer in tow, you know it means business. The F-450's heart is the 6.7-liter Power-Stroke turbo diesel V8, which churns out 500 horsepower and an unbelievable 1,200 pound-feet of torque in its latest generation. That kind of torque is the key to moving enormous weight. Properly equipped, the F450 boasts a max towing capacity of up to 40,000 pounds. That's literally semi-truck territory. Need to move something that looks the size of a small house? This truck can handle it with ease. What sets the F450 apart from its smaller Super Duty siblings is its commercial-grade hardware. It comes with a wider track front axle, massive brakes, and standard dual rear wheels for stability. All these features make towing at the extreme end safer and more controlled, even when pulling loads that push the limits of what most would consider pickup territory. But the F450 isn't just about raw grunt. Ford equips it with the latest technology to make towing less intimidating. Features like Pro Trailer Backup Assist, onboard scales for payload and towing, and advanced camera systems help drivers manage even the trickiest situations. For long-distance hauls, higher trims add serious comfort. Plush leather interiors, heated and cooled seats, premium audio, and all the conveniences you'd expect from a luxury vehicle. For drivers over 40, the F450 represents the pinnacle of Ford's "Built Tough" mantra. It's a truck that doesn't just look imposing, it actually delivers performance on a near-industrial scale, while still offering the comfort and tech you'd want on a road trip. The Ford F450 is the ultimate example of a consumer-available truck that can tow a house, literally and figuratively. It's a king among heavy-duty pickups. Number 4. Ram 4500 Chassis Cab. If you thought the Ram 3500 was impressive, the Ram 4500 Chassis Cab takes things even further. This isn't your typical pickup. It's a truck built to handle jobs that normally call for commercial rigs. With its massive towing power and nearly endless upfitting options, the 4500 is a serious house-hauling machine. The Ram 4500 can be equipped with the legendary 6.7-liter Cummins turbo diesel inline-6, producing up to 360 horsepower and 800 pound-feet of torque. While that torque figure isn't quite as high as the consumer-grade Ram 3500 high output, the 4500's real advantage lies in its heavy-duty frame, dual rear wheels, and commercial-grade underpinnings. Put it all together, and this truck offers a towing capacity of over 35,000 pounds when properly configured. That's easily enough to move massive trailers, prefabricated homes, or industrial-sized loads that would overwhelm smaller pickups. The 4500 is part of Ram's chassis cab lineup, which means it's designed for customization. Unlike traditional pickups with a fixed bed, the 4500's rear can be fitted with flatbeds, utility boxes, tow rigs, or specialized equipment. For drivers who need a truck that's not just powerful but versatile, this flexibility is a huge advantage. Inside, the Ram 4500 doesn't forget about comfort. While base trims focus on durability for work sites, higher trims like the limited offer leather seating, premium infotainment, and advanced towing technology. Features like trailer tire pressure monitoring, stability systems, and integrated trailer controls make it easier to manage the monster loads this truck was built to handle. For drivers over 40, the Ram 4500 represents the evolution of heavy-duty trucks into true commercial-grade machines. It offers all the reliability of a Cummins diesel, with the brute strength to pull a load the size of a house, while still being drivable without a commercial driver's license in most cases. The Ram 4500 chassis cab isn't just a truck. It's a workhorse designed for the heaviest of heavy-duty jobs. When it comes to towing a house, this beast is more than up to the challenge. Number 3. Chevrolet Silverado 4500 HD Chassis Cab. When Chevy wanted to build something beyond the realm of consumer pickups, it created the Silverado 4500 HD Chassis Cab, a truck that bridges the gap between traditional heavy-duty pickups and full-blown commercial rigs. This beast isn't about flashy styling or weekend adventures, it's about pure, unrelenting work. The Silverado 4500 HD is powered by the dependable 6.6-liter Duramax Turbo Diesel V8, paired with the legendary Allison transmission, a combo trusted by fleets and professionals alike. This setup cranks out 350 horsepower and 700 pound-feet of torque, enough muscle to confidently move staggering loads. While its exact towing numbers vary depending on configuration, the Silverado 4500 HD is built to handle over 30,000 pounds, easily putting it in tow-a-house territory. What makes this truck unique is its versatility. As a chassis cab model, it's designed to be a blank canvas for upfitting. Owners can equip it with flatbeds, utility rigs, tow setups, or even specialized hauler bodies. That makes it perfect, not just for construction sites, but for any situation where extreme towing is part of the job. Chevy engineered the 4500 HD with serious durability in mind. It features a straight frame design with no rivets above the top flanges, which makes body upfitting easier and sturdier. Dual rear wheels, heavy-duty axles, and commercial-grade brakes give it the stability and control needed to move house-sized loads safely. Inside, the Silverado 4500 HD keeps things straightforward. While it doesn't try to compete with luxury pickups, it still offers modern essentials like touchscreen infotainment, connectivity, and optional comfort upgrades for drivers who spend long hours behind the wheel. For drivers over 40, the Silverado 4500 HD is a reminder of what Chevy does best: build workhorses that put function first. It may not have the plush features of consumer trucks, but when it comes to towing, few machines can match its raw, dependable strength. The Silverado 4500 HD is proof that sometimes the weird middle ground between pickup and medium-duty truck is exactly where you need to be if your goal is towing something the size of a house. Number 2. Ford F600 Super Duty. If the F450 is a monster, the Ford F600 Super Duty is its even bigger, badder sibling. Introduced to bridge the gap between consumer heavy-duty pickups and medium-duty commercial trucks, the F600 is designed for the kind of jobs where heavy-duty just doesn't cut it anymore. This truck sits in a category of its own, built for fleets, construction, and anyone who needs extreme towing capacity without stepping into a full-class 7 or 8 semi. The F600 comes with Ford's 7.3-liter Godzilla V8 gas engine producing 335 horsepower and 468 pound-feet of torque, or the more popular 6.7-liter Power-Stroke Turbo Diesel V8, delivering 330 horsepower and 825 pound-feet of torque. Paired with a rugged torque-shift 10-speed automatic transmission, the F600 has the muscle and gearing to handle almost anything. Depending on configuration, this truck can tow over 34,000 pounds, more than enough to drag something the size of a modular home. One of the F600's key advantages is its chassis. Built with an uprated frame and axles, it has higher gross vehicle weight ratings, GVWR, than an F550. Yet it's designed to be just as maneuverable. That means you get near-commercial towing and payload capacity without stepping up into trucks that require specialized commercial licenses in some regions. Ford also outfits the F600 with the tech and features you'd expect from the Super Duty family, including available driver assistance, towing aids, and modern connectivity. It's built for serious work, but it doesn't feel like you're stuck in an old-school commercial hauler. For drivers over 40, the F600 represents the next evolution of Ford's Built Tough philosophy. It takes the familiar Super Duty DNA and pushes it to its absolute limits, proving that the line between pickup and commercial rig is blurrier than ever. The Ford F600 is the truck you call when towing a house isn't a figure of speech. It's the actual job. Number 1. Ram 5500 Chassis Cab. If you want a truck that can genuinely pull something the size of a house, look no further than the Ram 5500 Chassis Cab. Sitting at the very top of Ram's heavy-duty consumer-accessible lineup, the 5500 is as close as you can get to a commercial semi while still technically being a pickup. It's a monster built for the heaviest of heavy-duty jobs. Under the hood, the 5500 offers the legendary 6.7-liter Cummins turbo diesel inline-six, tuned for durability and massive torque. Depending on the spec, it produces around 360 horsepower and 800 pound-feet of torque. Those figures might seem lower than the Ram 3500 high output, but here's the key. The 5500's commercial-grade chassis, dual rear wheels, and beefed-up axles allow it to tow loads that would make smaller trucks crumble. Properly configured, the Ram 5500 can tow up to 43,000 pounds. That's enough to pull enormous gooseneck trailers, construction equipment, or even prefab houses. Because it's a chassis cab, the Ram 5500 is designed for upfitting. That means businesses and individuals can equip it with flatbeds, tow rigs, utility bodies, or custom haulers tailored to their needs. This flexibility makes it the truck of choice for industries where moving massive loads is part of everyday life. Despite its focus on work, Ram didn't forget comfort. The cabin can be outfitted with modern amenities like a touchscreen infotainment system, premium seating, and advanced towing features. Systems like trailer tire pressure monitoring, stability control, and integrated trailer brakes make handling extreme loads as safe as possible. For drivers over 40, the Ram 5500 represents the absolute pinnacle of pickup-based towing. It has the heart of a Cummins diesel, the bones of a commercial truck, and the versatility to be whatever tool the job demands. Simply put, if you wanted one truck to tow a house and look good doing it, the Ram 5500 chassis cab is the king of the road. From half-ton hybrids to near-commercial beasts, these trucks prove towing is the ultimate test of strength. Each one is built to move loads most people wouldn't believe possible. Even a house. They're not just machines. They're proof that modern trucks redefine what heavy duty truly means.